So what are the telltale signs that your spouse is cheating? Wouldn't you like to know? It is the topic tonight on 2020. Elizabeth Vargas joining us now live from New York with a preview. Oh, Elizabeth, what a tease that line was. What would you be able to tell us after what you know from this story?
Well, I can tell you, Tanya, here are two telltale signs your spouse is cheating. Number one, they're overly protective of their cell phone, as in they sleep with it under their pillow or keep it, in a place where nobody else can see it or hear it ring. And the second one is if he or she starts all of a sudden going to the gym a lot and losing weight, which I'm hoping that my husband wouldn't think that I'm cheating because I'm going to the gym. But, those are two little clues you might want to check in and dig a little bit further. But by the way, did you know that half of all marriages in the United States, according to studies, will experience infidelity of some kind, cheating of some kind during the course of the marriage? So this is a topic tonight that really hits close to home for a lot of people. We're going to explore this in a lot of different ways.
I've had friends go through this, and they found out their husbands were having a long-term affair, and they've decided to stay. And I think they've taken a lot of flack from that from their friends, but I think it's happened so often that sometimes it feels, look, I love you, I want to stay with you.
Right. It's a personal decision for everybody. I mean, there are a lot of, obviously, half of all marriages in this country most likely end in divorce, and not all of those marriages had cheating. And there are lots of marriages where infidelity happens and the marriage still survives it. So, but in tonight's, show, we explore all aspects of this. We even talk, for example, to a professional quote-unquote mistress, a woman who was a mistress to many very rich and powerful men for many, many years and got her heart broken and wrote a book. She outed herself. Wow. And wrote a book about being a mistress this long, and now runs, get this, something akin to an AA group for other mistresses, coaxing them, coaching them into how to extricate themselves from these relationships with married men. So we also go into the sort of hilarious aspect of it behind the scene on the show Cheaters, where people can hire somebody to follow their spouse if they suspect them of cheating, and then they end up confronting them, and that can result in some awful scenes. And Tanya, it's easier to find out these days if your spouse is cheating because of technology. Cell phones, flip cams, iPhones, all these things can get video images of spouses cheating in the act.
Well, it's certainly a subject that lots of people will want to watch, and so will we tonight. Thanks, Elizabeth, for joining us.
Thanks.
Thank you. Catch it 2020 tonight at 10 right here on